Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tyler Rose TV. You know who I am, right? I'm Tyler Rose. It's Tyler Rose TV. Listen, hit that subscribe, man. Today we got a great show. Hit that bell, of course. This was a very interesting interview. I think Draymond Green obviously had a weird relationship with KD. I feel like Draymond's kind of a real, like cutthroat type of tell it how it is player. And I think KD is I don't know if he's not that, but I feel like they were able to be great on the court and at the same time probably maybe butt heads a lot. Anyhow, this was an interesting interview. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to roll the clip. Stay tuned to hear what I got to say because this comes off really contradicting. His words are really contradicting, and I'm going to play a clip after we listen to the whole clip, and then we'll get back into this, to the video. All right, let's play the clip now.
Yeah, no, it didn't hurt me at all. I've actually gone public and said before, like, yo, K coming here opened up a totally different thing. Like, you know, we were destroying everybody. The most feared action in the NBA was a Steph Curry, Draymond Green pick and roll. 2015, 2016, it was the most devastating action you can get to in the NBA during that time. Teams started figuring out how to guard it. When teams started figuring out how to guard that, you know what we did? Kevin Durant came in and it's like, oh, you figured that out? All right, well, let's go see you figure this out now. We're going to get a ball to this dude. He's going to go score. And if you dare send a double team, you're only going to double off me. You're never leaving Steph. You're never leaving Clay. So if you send a double team, you're only helping off me. Well, now we got a counter to that too. You go double off of me, I'm a catch, and if I'm not shooting, I'm handing off to one of these guys and they shooting your eyeball off. And so we came up with counters to all of that. And I think, I am never one that's going to be like, yo, K got championships because he came here. Like, no, he helped us get championships. Now, what I will say is he never gets the championship if he doesn't come here, because I just don't foresee that happening anywhere else, or else we would have saw it again happen somewhere else. But it was a match made in heaven. You had us and the way we played our brand of basketball and him wanting to play that style of basketball. You have a face of a franchise in Steph Curry who's so secure in himself that he's not worried about another juggernaut coming over and what that does to him or his legacy or how that, makes him where his standing is in the franchise. And so all of those things coming together, I agree with you. Like, it was absolutely insane. Now, what I will say is definitely Blue 3-1 lead. No one likes to talk about me getting suspended game 5 where them boys was about to get a gentleman's sweep. No one likes to talk about that, and it's okay. I'm cool with that. I don't mind. It's totally fine. But I am not one of those people who's on the bandwagon of like, Kevin didn't do nothing. Kevin doesn't deserve them rings. Like, you don't win 2 finals MVPs if you don't deserve rings. That's just kind of a dumb thing to say,
Yeah. So he says, I'm never going to be the one that says Kevin Durant got championships because he came here.
I am never one that's going to be like, yo, K got championships because he came here.
Well, what I will say is he never gets a championship unless he comes here.
Like, no, he helped us get championships. Now, what I will say is he never gets the championship if he doesn't come here, because I just don't foresee that happening anywhere else, or else we would have saw it again happen somewhere else.
I don't know if I'm tripping. Listen, I'm cool. I ain't do no drugs. I ain't drink nothing. Does that not contradict itself? I'm just gonna ask y'all out there, because y'all heard it right here, right? Was that not a contradicting statement? Did that make any sense right there? Only thing I can conclude from that is that he's saying that if he didn't go to Golden State and he went somewhere else in 2016, he doesn't win a championship. But then again, after, he's like, you don't win a championship in general. So it's like the reason he went to Golden State was to win a championship, and he hasn't been able to accomplish that. So isn't that a weird contradicting statement? Now, I agree with Draymond Green. 100%. Kevin Durant doesn't win a basketball championship in the NBA. He doesn't win the NBA championship. Unless he goes to join Cleveland in 2016, I don't think he wins an NBA championship. But there's more to this whole topic that I want to get into. And if you guys seen the video I did the other day when John Stockton had to say this.
I mean, I like kind of brag on Michael Jordan here a little bit, and I think we were a similar ilk with the Jazz. Is I like where guys just tighten their belt up and say, you know what, let's go to work. We just got to get better. Yeah. We got to play harder. We got to play smarter instead of just, where's the grass greener? I'm going to go there and win a championship. Yep. I think it devalues that. You're not climbing the mountain. You're taking a helicopter to the top of the mountain.
Agree.
So,
and that's exactly the problem with the league. You have a 73-9 win season. The last season before that, you won an NBA championship. You have a great pick and roll system between Draymond and Steph. Tighten your belt and figure it out. Tighten your belt and figure it out. Man up, dog. Get it out the mud. It's going to be times when you fail in life. It's going to be times when you fail on the court. They figured out how to guard the pick and roll better. They figure out how to make the pick and roll better for you guys. Figure out something to counter or whatever. Mind you guys, they had a 3-1 lead against Cleveland. It's not like they had a 73-9 season and they blew a 3-1 lead. Y'all are still right there. Y'all don't need Kevin. Y'all are right there. Y'all had a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. And you decided to add arguably the second or third or fourth best player at that time to your team. I always thought this move was worse than what LeBron did. I don't like what LeBron did in Miami. I think if he joined the 1-star, I would have been cool with it. But joining 2, especially when those 2 guys are probably the best top 5 guys in the conference. Chris Paul, second team All-NBA, 24-10. The year before that, D-Wade was averaging 30 points, second in MVP voting. And then you join those 2 guys that are probably the biggest competition, if not top 5 competition in your conference. You kind of weaken the conference because you join all the best players. So what do you guys think of this? What's your opinions on it? Listen, championships are supposed to be hard. I know the modern day era makes it seem like championships just mean stack the deck, go join 2 superstars, and you're going to win. But I think that the Celtics, the Denver Nuggets, the Miami Heat, teams like, Milwaukee, that actually were able to win championships without having multiple all-stars or superstars on the team, even 2022 with the Golden State Warriors. I think we're getting out of the super team era. I think a lot of people would try to copy what the big 3, the Heatles did, and I think it failed. They failed miserably, and I think that's the reason why we're not seeing it happen as much. I do think when Kevin Durant joined the Warriors, it made it a super team, but I don't think that the Warriors were a super team before Kevin Durant's arrival there. I think they were just a great team built through the draft, just like Boston was built through the draft. Of course, you added Drew Holiday and KP and Derek White. Those weren't drafted, but their key pieces were built in the draft, and I think that's the difference. So you guys agree with Draymond Green? Does Kevin Durant win another championship if he doesn't go to Golden State? And was I tripping? Was he not contradict himself? I'm curious to hear what you guys think down below. My name is Tyler. This is Tyler Rose TV. I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Peace.